new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Phoenix Wright. We're finally playing Phoenix Wright. I'm going to be playing Phoenix Wright on Tuesdays for the foreseeable future, or at least until I stop fishing on Wednesdays. And I will stop fishing on Wednesdays the day I get that fishing rod. You know the fishing rod. It's a beautiful ghost rod, and I need it. I need it in my life. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Hi, Val. Hi, Catoid. Hi, Rice. Hello. Hi, everybody. We're on adventures. Also, we've hit 500 followers, so I'm going to have to do something about it. I don't know what yet. I'll figure it out. It's going to be a mystery. Tonight's snack, for those of you wondering, is chimkin and broccolis and a little hummus round. Wait, hummus rounds. A little hummus and little baby naan rounds. Is a good thing. There was trout, but something happened to it. For some reason, it's not on my plate anymore. Something happened to it. Something happened. Cats can't have chimkin. They'll choke on the chimkin bones. I'm so little that I can't choke on the chimkin bones. But cats are just the right size. That's true, you are a catoid. Ooh, what do you want to do? What's Val's idea? You got one. Now, if you guys remember correctly, we were examining Trade Yen because nobody's here, but there wasn't much to see. It must be the table where the murder occurred. Oh, yeah. Right. Poisoned coffee. Don't lick the tablecloth. Oh, coffee counter's still on the screen. You're right. We don't need that anymore. Either way, he's a liar. A liar and a charlatan. He either counted incorrectly or I did. And I didn't. Do I have anything I can give you? I probably do. That's literally the only thing I have that I can show. Oh yeah, she was talking about MC Bomber. Right. Okay, what else have we got? Okay. Maggie, tell us about this. Oh! Oh no, I have to get Maggie's accent on. I gave her an accent because I was like, I wanted to give her one in the first place, and now I'm just like, oh no! Oh no, it's time. It's ad break time. Sorry about ad jail, everybody. I'm gonna use that opportunity to put broccolis. They're big broccolis. Sorry about ad jail, everybody. Well, everybody on Twitch. All the more reason to sign up for Moonbeam. I mean, cough, cough. Who said that? Ow. Did you have fun drawing you as the princess? Oh yeah, and it's ad jail, so I'm just gonna yap about stuff. Nope. It's not cringe. No such thing as cringe. Cringe is Cringe is your brain trying to guess what other people will think is acceptable. And who cares? Who cares what other people think is acceptable? I care that you're having fun. Well, I care what others think. You'll grow out of that. That's a thing you can grow out of, by the by. I know this. As an octopus, I grew out of it. Do you think I care what aquarium staff thinks of what I do? No. They're not listening. They don't care. I don't care what aquarium staff thinks of what I do. And you shouldn't care about that either. You shouldn't care what people think of you. The first and most important thing is to have fun. Sorry. The first and most important thing is to do kindness. The second thing is to have fun. But, fun fact about that, doing the first thing will lead to the second one. Which I know sounds wild, but it's true. Yes. Should I write or draw? Draw. Draw. Scribbles. I gave you a fine Cadofian accent, didn't I, Maggie? Yes, I gave you a fine Cadofian accent. Because you had kind of a Scottish-Irish name. So I gave you a fine accent for an area that was definitely intended to be one of them. A vague kind of brogue. Let's see if I can keep up that vague kind of brogue and not actually accidentally slip into received pronunciation. Which is really easy to get to from here. Oh! A sports I did it instantly. Oh. A sports paper. Let's see. Did Gutzon Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutzon got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Très Bien. Really? That's strange. Très Bien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really very fond of them. Well, then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want to take a look at here is the scribble. Aha! That's it, sir! MC Bomber! That was the name written on the CD! Just as I thought. I guess it was an MC screwdriver after all, huh? So, that 100,000 must be your down payment for a record deal, right? Well, if someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. The Master of Kurain, or the Spirit Song, or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. Those are all songs from the in-game sound. Those are all OST songs. Delightful. Yeah. Or even Maya's theme. Like, those are all in-game songs. Heh, Bomberman. Bomberman, Mega Man, yes! Also, side note, Bomberman is a great game. I'm very bad at it, but it's a great game. Bomb the King! Whoa, bomb be upon ye! Sorry I wasn't here on Sunday. I was not okay. I got better. I just needed a lot of rest. aquarium staff was like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm gonna stream. And they were like, you're gonna go to bed. And I went, no. And they went, yeah. And I went, no. And then I'm 4 centimeters tall, so they picked me up and they put me in my tank. Yeah, we'll get there next week. Ooh. No, I absolutely am enjoying ESAT. ESAT's great. I was devastated. You saw, it was like 5 minutes before stream. I was like, I can't play. I was so sad. I was like, no. Because I'm like, well, it's 5 minutes before stream and maybe I'll be okay enough. Maybe, I spent the whole day being like, maybe I'll be okay enough by stream time. I'm not going to cancel stream because what if I'm okay enough by stream time? And then I was so sad. By the by, that is why my stream notifications that it's going to be canceled are often late if I cancel. I try so hard not to that, like, it's going to be like 5 minutes before, sometimes 5 minutes after, before you'll know. Except for that one night where I couldn't do anything. That night I just slept through. Right. I remember it was a Thursday because it was Guild Wars too. Okay, Maya. So, if the sample CD was on the victim's table, that means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right! So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you, Nick? I guess we're going back to Très Bien. Maybe someone's here this time. Now that we've ransacked the place. Oh, I don't have a good French accent. The only French accent I have is Bathurst, New Brunswick, where everybody talks like this, but nobody's speaking French. Except when it's inconvenient. Fiera, what fruit do you think I am? You're a strawberry, obviously. Yes, obviously. Val is cherry. Val is a cherry. I will explain. This I can explain. Okay, so here's the deal with cherries. Cherries always come in two. And also, all cherries have a core. A pit, if you will. Val is the kind of person that has a very sweet, very accommodating, very versatile outside. And on the inside has protected the actual core of Val. And is very afraid that it's useless. Cherry pits are not useless, fun fact. They may not necessarily be edible, but they're not useless. You can grow a cherry tree out of a cherry pit, among other things. You can also use them for other stuff. Also, I suppose if I wanted to be slightly different with the metaphor, there are always two cherries in a cherry bunch. That's how they grow. Just like there's two Vals. There's the Val you see, and the Val you only get to see a little bit of because it's hiding behind the Val you see. Cherries. Val and Val from the other universe. Yes, clearly. Oh no. Ooh la la, bonjour. Welcome to la très bien. That's not how we say that. It's not how French works. It's not la très bien. That's not how French. That's not how French do. Displeased. Maybe I do give you bad Hirsch, New Brunswick, where everybody talk like this, but nobody speak in French. No, I'll be good and give you like a sort of like English person pretending French. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Oh, you are definitely getting English person pretending to be French. Let's go. I forgot about the chef, y'all. That's pretty painstaking. Oh no. Oh no. Bienvenue! Welcome to my petite restaurante! That's not how we say that either! Bienvenue? Oh no, ma petite chouloup! Me? Look at this face! Like a kitten rejected by a son mother. You're fatigued, no? Alors, you need this! An aromatic basil melange of Lanaroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? Oui, oui! Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to la bath water and voila! Okay, I can't. This voice, silly. I'm so sorry, Val. I forgot they would smell so terrible. Oh. I'm sending this man to the Shadow Realm. I'm glad y'all are enjoying it. I really feel like this man deserves this voice. It's okay, I got apple juice out of it. Fair enough. I got to dissect a frog and it was fun. Not today. All right. Do your best. Gotta get a good breakfast in before state testing. Oh, it's ELA. I'll be fine. Okay. Anyway, our chef friend is highly precious. I want apple juice now. Fair. I want appley juice. It's okay though. I have pop and orange juice. Jus d'orange, if you will. Oh, it will soothe. Yeah, it will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique. Really? And for la monsieur. Who, me? Look at that face! Like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot. Maybe a hint of... Oui, oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Oh! In case you guys are curious about what that would smell like, because I don't know what Maya smells like necessarily, but I do know what this one would smell like. Bergamot has a citrus smell to it. It smells a bit like oranges. tastes a bit like oranges too. It's what gives Earl Grey and Lady Grey that kind of citrusy taste if you brew them in the right way. Peppermint is, of course, peppermint. You all know what that smells like. And clary sage is also, would bring those scents together. Clary sage is one of those, like, how do I explain? You know how you add oregano to, like, pasta sauce, and the oregano doesn't taste like anything, but everything else tastes better because you added it, and if you didn't, it wouldn't work? That's what clary sage does. In a scent. It adds something and brings it all together. Because peppermint and bergamot by themselves are not going to play well together, but clary sage sort of like evens them out into a scent that's very, that has the sort of energizing, like, wake me up of orange, like orange zest. And also the spicy but it's cold of peppermint. Like, you know what I mean when I say spicy but it's cold? Like, spicy foods are hot to the mouth and the nose. But, like, peppermint is, like, spicy but if it's cold. I don't know if we have a word in English for spicy but it's cold. And that's as best I can do. Anyway, that's what that would smell like. It would be a very, like, it would be quite a strong scent. But, like, yeah, I'm still up for it. It would be a very strong scent, but in, like, a citrusy, minty kind of, like, what I'm trying to get at is it would smell pretty good. This done badly would smell like a cough drop, but it would smell pretty good. Yeah, if Momo's still up for it, then we're good to go. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Alors, if you will be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. Mais bien sûr. I know this already, monsieur. You are the Phoenix Wright, no? Yes? You know me? Nay, oui, oui. I never forget the man who flirts with me, especially in court. Why would we flirt with you when we have Edgeworth to flirt with? I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious, Zin Ehop. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Zin Ehop's been leaving on people, don't you? Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté! This is... They are trying so hard here. I don't know how to explain the archetype this man is, but this is a very Japanese game. Yeah, like, this archetype... This sort of flamboyant, gayish man with really, like, feminine interests and stuff, that was an archetype in American media in ye olden days. And by that I mean in, like, the 60s and 70s, and then it sort of fell off after a while. Once you guys got more representation that wasn't that. But because of the way Japan views, like, because of the general sort of way that Japan views being gay, that never really fell off there. Because they have very strict gender roles. This is a very general and very, like, oversimplified explanation. If you guys are interested in how the queer community works in Japan, you are absolutely fine to look it up. But I will give you a very brief overview so that you can make sense of what's going on here. Japan has such strict gender roles that that it's not that you're gay, it's that you're trying to be a woman. And it's weird. Like that. I think. Anyway, it's more complicated than that, but y'all are welcome to look it up. It's a lot more complicated than that. Permission to give them a ship name. Oh no. You've yapped to me about this before, so I understand, Cyan Andre. Yes, yes. I had to explain. It was permission to give them a ship name. You can if you want. I don't have a ship name for them. I just said those OCs can kiss. And should. It's better for both of them. Well, okay, no, I lied. It's better for Psy. And it's better for Psy. And it's better for the world in general. Ooh, Technetic Time Loop is... Techno Time Loop, though. I don't know if that's a ship name I'd give, but Techno Time Loop is... Yeah. Because, like, techno is the song, and a techno loop is the way that you make a song go on and on if you're listening to, like, EDM or house music or something. Well, we need a ship name for them. We do? Okay. I think their playlist is called Magic and Mechanisms. That's not a ship name, it's just the name of their playlist. Most of the time I give playlist names for ships that I'm writing. Thing and thing, where one thing is one person and the other thing is the other. James, why are you like this price? I have the silly man on my brain again. Good! That's a sign of a good OC. So, like, the only exception to that is that Mark and Callahan are postdoctorate. Because I think that's the funniest possible thing. I told Mint what the playlist name was. I was like, I think I'm really funny. Listen to this playlist name for these two. And Mint hardly knew anything about them and was like, okay, no, that's perfect. You did it. And then I was like, yes, I am winning. Sparrow doesn't have any ships. Her ship is the law. That's what she cares about. It's her special interest. Technoloop is also fair. Sparrow X the law, my OTP, exactly. Sparrow X the law. Also, side note, she is very determined. She has 2 goals. Goal number 1. Be Postmaster General. Why? Her overarching goal. Her overarching goal is get rid of Crossmen. Stop them from being. Just done. We don't need that threat anymore. We don't need them anymore. Let them live in the past where they belong. She's very determined. And extremely successful. Uncomfortably successful. They kidnapped my dad once. Never letting that happen again. Oh, sorry. They kidnapped Papa. That's... You've gone on an entire quest to get rid of a whole group of people. Well, they are violent cannibals who live outside the bounds of society and cause nothing but trouble and mayhem wherever they go. When you put it that way. Valex kidding mark. Yes. 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 Something to say, eh? Okay. Anyway, moving on. Tell me about your store, my guy. James X Silver. And Fate, the demon, is just crying in the corner. Oh, fait. Sorry. That's a conjugation of faire. One of the all-purpose French verbs. You can tell me about it in the DMs. Silly next Ariane. No, it said fate. Okay. I was right the first time. That is a conjugation of the word faire, or it looks like it, but that's just because we're in French land. So what does très bien mean? It means very good, but we'll see what the game says. I know très. That's 3, right? No, that's Spanish. No. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphère is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. No, Phoenix. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for le moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am the chef. I am the manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? A practitioner de aromatherapy. L'art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. Yeah, it doesn't have to be delicate. It's citrus and mint. Of course it's not delicate. Fiera, can I work here? Probably you shouldn't. You'll see why. Sorry, I'm studying the shines in the eyes because I'm really curious about how they animated those. Okay. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? Bien! It makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. So, it was the 3rd of... It was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. A man who was here for a coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, he was already slumped over in his chair. Was he dead? Mon Dieu! Oui! He was dead! Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. La police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table, they asked? But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Tell us about the old man. Hi, Disguisey, welcome in. Ooh, but Maggie's dress is orange. I don't care. This dude is almost as gay as man. This dude is almost as gay as my man Edgeworth. I know, right? As a person who doesn't care what y'all do with your free time, I ship Edgeworth Phoenix. I see the vision with Edgeworth Gumshoe. I see the vision. But I ship Edgeworth Phoenix because that's my favorite thing. And also for reasons that we'll get to in this game specifically. This is the 3rd game in the series. And for reasons related to also Apollo Justice. And also a lot of fan fiction that I consumed in my youth. And still consume to this day. We ship Edgeworth and Phoenix. Chat has decided also that Maya Francisca is a good ship, and you know what? I see it. I see the vision. I can't wait for Apollo Justice. I know, right? Wrightworth is the best. I know, right? It's my favorite ship. I will sail that ship forever. I know you're excited for Homeless Phoenix. I'm glad you're excited about him with his smiley face button. It's gonna be great. I'm excited for the Gavin brothers. I ship Quapalo just as much, yes! Clavier Gavin is a... have you seen him? Have you looked at him? Him pribby. Him pribby. Him prib... I like him. Also, Christoph Gavin is hilarious. You guys will see when we get there. I'm tempted to make a version of a princess based on you. Amazing! I want to wax poetic. Okay! Oh, right, what were we doing? Oh yeah, right. We were talking to the gayest gay man who ever did. Even the rose petals are heart-shaped. And real rose petals are heart-shaped, but like... I love this. I do love Hobo Phoenix. I ship Quapalo because, like, I love it a lot. I don't know what it is. Actually, no, I do know what it is. The person who does a lot of the writing for sort of the main guys, is also a boys' love author. Like, so, like, that's who they got to be like, do these relationships make sense? Can you make this compelling and dramatic? They told somebody who writes BL, can you make these dramatic and compelling? The answer is yes. Perfect. Anyway, we've got to fall through a bridge later. Also, I love Edgeworth a lot because I'm big on Stoic Man ruined by phobia. Huge on Stoic Man utterly destroyed by phobia. Utterly broken by own mind. Oh, also side note, I love that Zelda PFP. That's adorbs. We love Zelda in this house. She is best character. So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Mais oui! As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. Local man's mind destroyed by dust. More at 11. Yes! James Price, best OC. I know, right? Zelda's a delight. I had to play the game where we actually play as Zelda. I'm so far we've come where I actually get to play as Zelda. Do you know how much I had to fight to play girl character? Do you know how much of my youth was spent gendering characters properly in my brain? Because, like, there were no choices. When you picked your Pokemon trainer, you were boy. Like it or not, boy. I had to gender myself properly all the way through Pokemon. I had to do that for the original Zelda. I had to do that for all other Zeldas. Oh, I done been marked. Oh. Wow. Oh, I like that. I know, right? Echoes of Wisdom came out. They showed Zelda. They were like, oh, do you ever want to play a Zelda game? And I looked at that little Link and I was like, okay, this is just like, this is in the really cute chibi style of like Link's Awakening. That's fun. I like Link's Awakening remake. And then it was like, lol, Lamau, you get to play a Zelda. And I was like, what? You mean they're not slapping me in the face with Linkle? Chad, I can explain. I can explain about why I get mad about Linkle. Despite the fact that I'm like, I would like to play as Girl Link. So Linkle is in Calamity and like the Hyrule Warriors games. Linkle is in the Warriors games. Now, normally I'd be like, oh, what a good girl skin for Link. Except that's not what she is. She is basically her story is that she's deluded herself into thinking that she's the legendary hero. And I don't know how to explain why that hurts me. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I did not care for that at all. And the worst part is that the people who made that game were like, surely no one would be mad at us for this. And there are some people that were like, oh, neat, girl Link. And then there are people like me who read the story and were like, no? No? Not even a little bit? And it was not a good attempt at middle of the road. I got mad. Felt like being smacked in the face. Like, oh, you want to play Girl Link? Well, you're delusional. Yeah, Linkle's official. She's in the Warriors games. She is allied with the Cuckoos. She's an enemy. It's true. She's allied with the Chimkins. Warriors is canon. Fun fact! Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is canon. I know you're all horrified, but Age of Calamity is canon. So too will the next Warriors game. But Wikipedia! Nope, it's canon. Age of Calamity is canon. You really do go back in time in Warriors and, like, save your friends. I know, right? Age of Imprisonment's gonna be great. I will say, I don't care for Musos very well. I don't know what it is. I don't like playing them very much. I played Dynasty Warriors 7, which is a game that plays itself for you. Which is nice, because I don't actually like to play Musos. And I sometimes give a try at playing the Musos, but I have this problem where I like pressing buttons and pressing a lot of buttons and having single actions come out of them. I don't like pressing 3 or 4 buttons and having big cinematics come out of them. Which you'd think I would like because of Bloody Roar, which is a fighting game where you press a couple of buttons and then combo! Yes, I love it. I read it. It was good. It was good. Where is it? You gotta scroll up now. Read the little thing. This vessel has weathered many storms, staying strong despite the circumstances and lifting up others. She will make for an enduring heart. I like it. I like when I press the button and the silly robot shoots lemons. Fair! That's why we've got a Shrimpy that shoots lemons. Age of Imprisonment's gonna be really exciting. I have a couple of friends IRL, who like playing it. Like playing the Zelda Musos. So I'm gonna just watch them go through it so that I can see the story, because I don't want to actually play it. I'll just vibe on the couch and watch them play it. Yeah! Yeah, I hit 500! Over on Twitch. You hit 500 over on Twitch. We're gonna do something for it. I don't know what. It's a mystery. Yeah, I don't mind that they've been spoiling about it, but I am excited. Also, definitely Age of Imprisonment is gonna be canon. It's supposed to be the events of the Imprisoning War. So that'll be exciting. I got all excited about hitting 500 followers. We're definitely going to do something. Oh yes, reminding me of tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going fishing in Guild Wars 2. We're going with 5s. So there's that. I'm going fishing, and it's going to be a great time. We're all going to go sailing around different maps, being like, ah yes, a delicious fishes. I'm going to bring Quill because he's got all the fish food. If you guys have Guild Wars 2, you are welcome to try and sail along. I have all the boat upgrades too, so we can sail good. Okay. It's gonna be a delight. Right, we were playing the video game. But he says the same thing. That there was no one else at the victim's table. This music is fire. I love the music in here. Très Bien has such a fun, jaunty little tune. Is chat not working? Aw, no. Chat! Blink, blunk. Excuse me a moment. Hey, Restream. Hi. Hi, Restream. Where's my chat box? There's my chat box. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Ba 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 da 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 da. Banana banana. Ba 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 ba. I got an idea. I can see you guys, and I can hear you guys. Okay, try again. We'll see if we can see you now. Woo! The source forgot it. OBS sometimes gets confused. Alright, where were we? But Maggie swears there were two people. Meow, meow. You're all here. Oh yeah, Moonbeam. Moonbeam can't be seen, but it's there. Pay attention to me! Does it fit? Yes, I do like it also. That's why I read it out loud. But Maggie swears there were two people. Mais, mademoiselle, la lawyer, he could not prove this, no? Why did my dad leave for milk and ciggies, but my cousin's dad came back with chicken nuggies? Oh, chicken nuggies. Well, you see, tariffs. I don't know. Also, welcome in. It's true. Tariff on father figures. No. Milk nuggets. Milk duds. Anyway, we do be PG-13 around here, generally speaking. In that, sometimes we be a little bit talking about murder because I play horror games. But y'all keep the no-no words. And things that would get you an R rating, out of here. It's a hard line to walk, but I am 4 centimeters tall and an impressionable octopus. Mayday! It's true! I brought you gold. I brought you frankincense. And I brought you myrrh. Murder! Judas, no! One of my favorite vines. Right up there with Two Bagel. By the same person. Wow! Is it that time already? Anyway, we hydrate as chat demands.
Body bang.
What you got there? A knife! No! Alright. And a big stretch. We've done some things in the video game. We got this man to show up on screen. A big stretch. for body break. I think we'll start with obliques today. For those of you that don't know, if you are a human person with all them limbs and bones and such and oblique muscles, what you do is you reach your arm over your head and you bend in a direction and your obliques do a thing. They're the muscles in your sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I am a snail. I lack muscle. I understand. As a fellow mollusk, which I keep forgetting I am a mollusk. As a fellow mollusk, I get it. I have many muscles, but none of them are obliques that you can crunch. But if I did have them, that's what I would do. I just make aquarium staff do the exercises instead because they have them. I was like, do you have obliques? One time I was like, do you have an appendix? And some of them don't. Had to get took. Fair, can I steal some of aquarium staff bones? No, they need them on the wait, they're inside bones? They need their bones on the inside. They keep them there, where they're safe. The outside bones belong to them, but they aren't, like, they don't need them to, like, maintain their structure. Some of them are unneeded, probably, but I think Steph would rather have them inside. Steph, do you need all of your bones? Hang on a minute, they are stuttering. We'll get a real sentence out of them in a second. Well, what do you mean, why would I ask that? Do you need all of your bones or not? I'm informed that yes. Yes, they do. I do love a good uprising. Tell him a catoid asked then. Yeah, a catoid. What do you mean, what's that? You don't pay attention to nothing. What do you mean, what am I talking to? Chat! Oh, they're arguing about whether catoids are real. Anyway, moving on. Mollusks reign supreme! It's true, that's why we play Splatoon. Sometimes. My poor wrist can't take it. It's devastated quite often by it. I have a roller mane, though. Sometimes I like to imagine what it would be like if I could become a kid and have feeties and fingers, but I don't. Although you can see what it looks like when I borrow aquarium staffs and ratatouille them a little bit. I did some crochet streams, especially at the holidays. I usually have crochet streams at the holidays. Oh, that reminds me, chat. Speaking of crochet streams, I think I probably will read you stories later. No, don't steal Staff's bones. They need them. Even the weird ones. They said they needed them. Oh, right. About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose? Cool Staff can keep them. Good. Cool Staff needs them. Cool Staff lets me ride around and ratatouille her sometimes. Mais, bien sûr! Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Humph! Now, who's the one making stuff up? I guess we're going to Criminal Town. Wait! No, there's one more thing I want to do there. Back at Tribune, before I go anywhere else. I'm being silly. Because I've remembered, once again, that we can present profiles. We can ask him about Maggie. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yeah, but she had to quit for, reasons beyond her control. Oui, oui. She was the suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her la perfume for la happiness. Happiness perfume? Oui, blended from bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. If you were a princess form in STP, what do you think your title card would be? Oh. Oh! The ocean is like regular water, but way too deep. I'm thinking. It's always like a single word, right? It's like the witch or the thorn or... Yeah, okay. I'll come around to it. But there's also cool ones like the Princess and the Dragon and the Eye of the Needle. Oh! Light in the Abyss. Maid Maya gonna come up soon. Oh yeah, you're right! This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect, after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stab! I forgot about Maid Maya. Not all the fan art of Maid Maya, but Maid Maya. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, you were on a path in the woods. Wait, how are you already in the cabin? You. And then there'd be a 4-centimeter tall little octopus who's sneaking out from under the door going, "Hi! Hi! My beak fits under the door. Hi, can you lift me up? It is a very long way to that door when you are an octopus. And also the ground is very dry up here. Hello. I would like to go into the out now, please." That's what would happen. This whole case was an excuse to dress Mia and Maya in maid outfits. Tell me I'm wrong. I know, right? It's just an excuse for maid outfits. Well, that, and Japan is one of those places that puts cool English on things, but they also love putting cool French. French is the cooler language, the fancy language. Just like it is in English. Did anything happen? Oh, oui. I suppose you could say so. Well, so what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy, but she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. Oui, it is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. Oh, Orange Cat whistling. Any specific requests for the dress, or go for it? Have fun! What do I think yours would be? Oh, Val's title would be either the Penitent or the Repentant or the Recalcitrant or not Recalcitrant, the other one. No, I was right the first time. Repentant or like the Penitent or something like that. Val, how often Do I have to remind you of the sorry counter? Like, you apologize for existing all the time. I almost considered trying to make some pun off of apologetics and, like, apologetic. But I couldn't quite do it. Because the words are the same word, so. Sorry, I had to munch that broccolis. No one can stop me. Anyway, I said recalcitrant in there because that's a word that my mind associates with repentant, but it's the opposite of that thing I said. It's just a fun word to say. I have a picture of Apollo Justice with a piece of cheese that has the caption, "My Apollo cheese." I love it. Beautiful. Right, where were we? Oh, yeah. So please, tell us anything you know. A cyclock? No way! What are we gonna do, Nick? We'll just have to remove... What the? Well, what's wrong? The Megatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the cyclock. Maybe that means the Megatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting, was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time down the park. The park? Oh, a park! What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. What dark secrets is this gay French chef hiding? Well, no, not those kind of dark secrets. He is not the murderer, as far as I remember. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. I already know because I finished this case literally yesterday, but still my head screamed that. I understand. It does, though. Like, he screams danger. But they would never do that to us. They would never give us a chef like this. And then be murderer. I mean, he makes aromatherapy bottles. Alright, we're off to Vitamin Square. Oh no! What a cute park! I forgot this place was so adorable! 10 out of 10, I would play in this park. I am too small to play in this park. Staff! Will you get me fruit decorations for the aquarium? I want to play in the park. No, I am not just saying words. What does fruit have to do with Vitamin Square? It's a little park. Yeah, of course it's in the video game. Why else would I suddenly ask you for a thing? If it wasn't something I was literally looking at. We'll see just means no. Boo! Boo. Okay. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick! That's the guy, right? Is that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Oh, it's this guy! He's throwing beans at them. That box is the box that you, like, use to throw beans at New Year's to get rid of demons. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes! I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Oh, what's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? Say I don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this! This old man's theme is amazing. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Trape Inn. Ha! It's a disgrace! I tell you, an utter disgrace! A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today! They don't have any shame. No shame, I tell ya. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. This old man. This old man. The more I put a voice to him, the more I'm like, this old man just sounds in my mind like Walmart Popeye. Or like he should be going, now see here, Muggsy and the boys is gonna give you the Chicago overcoat if you keep that up. Like he just, I feel like he should be chomping a cigar. I feel like the only reason he's not chomping a cigar is so that this could be put in America without getting him a rating up. Do you go to Trape Inn a lot? Huh! That miserable excuse for a restaurant? Walmart Popeye, exactly. Great value Popeye. I would say Soviet Popeye, but the thing about Soviet animation is that it's actually amazing. Like, people make fun of it all the time, but, like, I don't think they've actually seen Soviet animation to know. Because it is so good. Side note, if you ever want to see really cool Soviet animation, there are places you can see it. I highly recommend the version of the Snow Queen they did. It's so good. I will put pictures of the Snow Queen from the, movie. She is such a good design. For those of you that know Steven Universe, she's drawn very much like White Diamond. Like if White Diamond and Yellow Diamond were sort of all the best parts of their design was combined, and then she got Sapphire's dress. She's very angular, but like I like it. Very Art Deco. I'll show you guys what she looks like in chat later. Someone remind me. Val will remind me. Well, now I need to look her up. Let's see if just searching Soviet Snow Queen will get it. Oh yeah, it sure does. Yeah, you see what I mean with like her like blocky hat and her cool throne? Like you see the yellow diamond in this one, right? Also, that whole movie is animated beautifully. 10 out of 10. And it's ancient. See, also, I called it Soviet because that's when it was made, when Soviet Russia was a thing. I gotta show you guys all the cool animation. Anyway, that's not what we're doing right now. We're playing a more different thing. That garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Très Bien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about the shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Gah! It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable! He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons! You want food? Haha! Take that! He must be hiding something, right? If he is, they should be able to see a psych block. Oh, wait! I don't exactly have the Megatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Megatama is only on loan. You'd better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. It's true, she will slap ya. Alright, let's look at the park. First things first. Whatever that is. Looked like a record. Oh, there's a magazine here. Oh, well, okay. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue! Picking up something somebody else threw away! Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Gah! That's none of your business! Sorry, I guess I'll just take this magazine with me then. I don't want it, anyone else having it. Give it back! Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Phoenix! We're taunting an old man. Hey! That's mine! Oh, and it's gone from the scene, too. Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. Just because they're gray means they can't be symbols of peace and harmony? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge, Maya. No, she isn't. Pigeons and doves are the same guy. Well, okay, that's a little bit misleading. Rock doves and pigeons are the same guy. That's why pigeons do so well in cities. Because they mimic the cliffs where rock doves lived. Pigeons are what happens when you start to domesticate something and then you don't. Then you all decide collectively as a human species to be like, get out, we hate you now, you're filthy. And you throw them away. That's why you have all these half-feral pigeons out there. Imagine if you woke up one morning and were like, dogs are disgusting, get them out of here. And then you kicked them all out, and not more than 50 years later, people were like, ew, gross. And had forgotten you ever made pets of them. That's what happened to pigeons. Y'all domesticated a flying animal and then kicked it out of your house when you decided it wasn't good enough. Humans. See, this is why the mollusks need to rise up. We know what we're doing. Sheik says she's got dibs already. Fair enough. She is a kitty. to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron filings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them? No. This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for ya. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slide down that side. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. That's just the same thing. Boo. Let's see if this magazine is in Tribune. I've gotten in the habit of present everything to everyone forever. Mademoiselle! Yes? Are you looking for the job? What? No. I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations! You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick? Help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? Okay. Well, she's hired. I don't think we're getting her back. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. That's fine. We'll finally go see Gumshoe. Or I'll finally go see Gumshoe. Maya's not here with me. Hey! Blue Badger and the girl one! Pink Badger! The director's been adding to them. You guys have seen the whole Badger family. Proto Badger, the Bad Badger, Blue Badger, and Pink Badger. You guys have seen that in the Edgeworth games. Bum ba da 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 bum ba da 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 da. Oh, I was definitely playing a video game at some point. Did I forget that was what I was doing? No. Okay. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to do to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Aren't you a homicide detective? Can you do that? Are you allowed to do that, sir? Gumshoe, what are you doing? Okay. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh, yeah, one more thing. The retrial has been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh. Him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah, back when she was on the police force, you were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her... It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little old crush on Maggie. Yeah, he does. I thought we knew that from the first time we ran into Maggie. I thought it was clear the first time we ran into Maggie. His giant crush on Maggie is one of the reasons why I don't ship Edgeworth Gumshoe. Because he has a huge crush on Maggie. And, like, there's a couple of other things that I'm like, Also, weirdly, I see the Francisca Gumshoe vision. I don't know if it's for me, but I see the vision. I do like him taking care of Edgeworth, though, because I think it's cute. He does a lot to look after that man. Edgeworth is a man whose interest is law, to the exclusion of literally all other things forever. Oh, except for tea. He does love his tea sets. I don't like her or anything. I was... Ah! Note to self. Gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret. You got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You'd have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Phoenix is a very open man. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. Glenn Elg's name is a palindrome. Oh boy. I have a sneaking suspicion I know what they were trying to represent, so I need to look him up. Need to look up his name in the Japanese. Might not be able to find it. Oh! Ha! It is a palindrome! So his name is a palindrome in every one of them. It is Takao Oka in Japanese. I love that. I see why they had a hard time doing this in English. They named him Mark Ram. And they named him Omar Ramo in the unofficial Portuguese release. I love that. They tried their best with this one. I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was to take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was his first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer and a first-time customer. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? Well, that's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm really busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? Well, what could this motive have been? Well, this isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers in this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... Okay, so she's a bit out there and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right. But get this. Everyone else in that place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh yeah, she did mention something about a CD. When there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say that the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah. But that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it! Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Très Bien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. He does. What do we got for you, Gumshoe? We probably got things we can present the heck out of. Let's start here. Only got 2 things. What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Très Bien. Ah, it's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the Gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal. I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on the scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Might as well present the job listings just for funsies. What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. Oh, he doesn't know. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant... You don't have to explain, really. Oh, and you know what? If all you can think about is Maggie, then let's think about Maggie. Tell us about the pretty lady. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have. But I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Welcome back, Val. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? And let's present... Ah, the chef at Très Bien, huh? You know, that chef... You know what that chef said to me? Ooh la la! Your body is full of toxins! And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Oh, juniper is such a nice smell. For those of you that don't know what juniper smells like, when it's done up in a fragrance like that, it smells a little bit like sapé. Pine. Pine. Smells a bit like pine. We've been having so many random French words that I forgot. Again. So, Mint and I, for a number of reasons, are in Quebec, right? And so we're in Quebec, and it's right around, it's getting nearish the holidays. And so we go to a little chocolate place that is kind of off the beaten path out of the touristy areas, so it's sensible. So we go to a little chocolate place to get fun chocolates that are like handmade by these two lovely ladies who run it. And we're going through and we're like, oh, okay, we're picking out flavors, and it's like, okay, that one's caramel, and I'm like, amazing, 10 out of 10, best flavor. And then like mint and chocolat, and you know, there was one with like the hazelnut ganache. Yeah. Oh, we were in Montreal actually. There's one with the hazelnut ganache, and then there's this other one, and both of us look at each other and go, sapé? What's sapé? And both women behind the counter are like, And I'm like, I think I know sapé, but I don't remember sapé. Like, I think I know what this would taste like, and then but like, can you put that in a chocolate? And Mint's like, what is it though? And even I'm like, I don't remember, because like I'm a native English speaker and I still don't remember because I just, you know, sometimes when you say a thing and then you forget all other words for the thing. Like that same thing that happens when someone's like, oh, what's your favorite video game? Or what's your favorite song? And you're like, I have never heard music a day in my life. My favorite song is a single A flat, played continuously for 6 minutes. Like, because you don't remember what music is. And it was like that, because I forgot all other words for that thing. And then they're going through and they're like, it's like, and then eventually one of those very nice ladies was like Christmas tree. And then I was like, pine! It's pine! Anyway, you all needed to know that story. Also, it was really good. But I'm a person who likes pine gum, so don't listen to me. If you don't like how a pine tree smells, you will not like the taste of pine-flavored things. For reasons related to smell and taste are the same guy. In humans. You don't have a Jacobson's organ that's developed enough to smell anything good. Like a snake. Right. Under orders. Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. Gumshoe. The ship's sailing again. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Where's my Megatama? So, what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Très Bien? It's, kind of hard to say. This guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this is the sort of stuff that is kind of important. Or is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Très Bien and investigate the place yourself, and if you find out anything suspicious on the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef at Très Bien, then report back to Gumshoe. Okay. I love the food in Montreal. It was so good. Side note, I really love Quebec City also, but that's because I got into old Quebec City, and you can't stop me in a place that still has cobblestones. I know it's a tourist kind of place, but Le Cochendang was really good. That was a good lunch spot. What else was there? There was a really nice pub we went to for dinner, but I can't remember the name of it. Darn it. It was really funny though. Because it was old Quebec City, so sometimes there are English speakers and sometimes there aren't. And that was a case where there weren't. And, my French is trying really hard, but it's mixed. So we muddled through. We did our best. Really funny. You can tell I'm from around here though, or that I've been here long enough to develop the accent. Because the first thing that got asked of me was if I was Acadian or not. Followed by, well, your French is. And then I was like, oh no. It's definitely not Quebecois French. I don't know, some Quebecers are picky about where your French comes from. So we're at this little pub in old Quebec City. And I wasn't expecting English, and I didn't get any, and that's fine. We're at this little pub in Quebec City. And I get, oh, are you Acadian? And I go, no. And they go, well, your French is. And I go, oh. It was so sad. I don't even remember what I said, but I said something, and the word that Quebecers use for it is different, and I don't even remember what it was. I feel like it's the same as when I'm in Ontario and I ask for brown bread and they bring me whole wheat and I'm like, that's not what I wanted. And they're confused and I'm confused and both of us think we're right. Brown bread. Brown bread is a molasses bread. You make it with oats and molasses and a few other things, sometimes shredded wheat. To give it a little extra oomph to it. It's incredibly filling. It's kind of sweet. I had someone describe it as like knockoff rye, which, fair. I've had rye bread. It serves a similar function, it's just soft. Instead of being like, kind of like tough. Like how rye bread is, because it's made of rye. I mean, Ontario does kind of suck. Yeah. I shouldn't be mean, but like, I feel like I'm allowed to be mean because I have enough family in South Central Ontario that I can be like, that's the Ontario side of the family. We don't talk about them. They don't know how to ride horses. They don't know how to do farm things. Their 4-H consisted of computer classes. I'm in Ontario. I don't like Ontario. Toronto was okay. Kinda. I didn't care for it very well. Because, like, it's somehow there are too many people, but not enough people. I don't know how to explain. And I was in Niagara for a little bit. And that just felt like being in Halifax. But everything was a bit bigger and more annoying. Except for transit. Transit ran all the time and that was okay. I will say though that having been out to BC, that is almost exactly like the East Coast, except that everything is just more and bigger. Going out to BC, I was like, okay, it's wetter. The trees in the mountains are taller, significantly taller. The ocean is weird. The Pacific is weird. And the bridges are bigger and longer. Like, everything is bigger and more in BC. It's like this, but bigger and more of it. I kind of like it. I didn't love Vancouver. That felt weird being in Vancouver. Like, all the buildings are way too tall at all times. I'm 4 centimeters big. I don't want to be around buildings that are, like, that many big. Right, I was doing something instead of complaining about Canadian provinces I don't live in. But that's the national pastime. The national sport is complain about Canadian provinces you don't live in. We still all care about each other, even Quebec. There's nothing wrong with Quebec except for the fact that they sometimes want to separate. Poor Maya. It looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taken a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Très Bien once things have cooled off. I mean, I have some very strong feelings about Ontario, Quebec, and BC. It's true. Manitoba was good fun, actually. Well, to be fair, I was in northern Manitoba. That's very different than being in the parts of Manitoba you'd think of, like Winnipeg. Northern Manitoba was like home, except you could never get to the ocean. Actually, no, that's not entirely true. You could get to the ocean, it would just be a long way. So it was weird. Like, being there, I felt like if I just took the bike and turned the corner, I'd find my house. But, like, that's not how it is. And sometimes, when I'm, like, way at home, I feel like if I just turned a corner, I'd find, like, the store and the convenience store that's across from the grocery store and is open 1 hour longer. And stuff like that. I got to hear the Northern Lights. You can hear them. They're electric. It's cool. Right. Right. I have strong feelings on Little Texas. Canadian Texas. Alberta knows how to barbecue. I will say that much. They know how to barbecue. Yeah, Alberta's basically Canadian Texas. They got boosted trucks with no mud on them. They got boosted trucks with no mud on them. They got an obsession with the rodeo. They really love the Calgary Stampede. Chinese barbecue is better than Western barbecue. That is a true fact. I will say, Korean barbecue tends to have less sweet with the meat, which 10 out of 10 good. I don't like sweet with meat. But Chinese barbecue do be better. Just saying. Aw, that made me want sweet bean soup again. That stuff was really good. I had it like twice, and then never again. I don't know how to describe it either. It's sweet bean soup. That's what it is. Hello. Real good though. I don't know why barbecue talk made me want that. It doesn't go with barbecue. That's not what it's there for, but like it's really tasty. And I will say also the pulled pork is better. Like, American pulled pork always has so much brown sugar in it, and I'm like, why? What did you do that for? What did you need that for, please? Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, I was moving around. I have to get to Tribune, which I think I have to get to from the detention center. Why do I have to stop at the detention center? Let's go take a look. We're digging up dirt on the chef. The scent of flour sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello? Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome! B Avenue! Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya? Well, how do I look? Maid Maya! Maid Maya, if you will. Please insert the Saint Seiya theme here. That's the joke. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh! Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. Body bang. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Delicious. And a big stretch. Big stretch. Okay, and for body break, I was gonna do crunches, but maybe I will not. Maybe instead I will do some arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I did it. I am kind of hungry, actually. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Well, don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. Hey, Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. Well, how much is it? It's the twin tea set. So it's $20, of course. Twin tea. I get it. The twin tea set. I believe I'll be taking a pass. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras. Drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45? Hey, wait a sec, Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. Our deluxe Fortify lunch set. Whoa! A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit! Thanks? Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I've just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets. Hey! You can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Why do we have that in the court record? She's making money. Respect it. She is. She's trying her best. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. Ah! Welcome in, everybody! Hello, readers! Hi, everybody! Welcome in! Hi, Weebaloosu! We're playing Phoenix Wright, as you can see. We're on the maid Maya part, where she's a maid dress. Because she's a waitress today. Anyway, right, welcome in, readers! I'm Fiera Luna. For those of you that don't know me, I am a 4-centimeter tall octopus. I live in the Horatio Lear Memorial Aquarium, and playing video games on the internet is my enrichment! Hello, everybody! You guys know the drill. My follows are anonymous on all platforms that have my follow alerts. My lurk is not yet anonymous, but I'm gonna make it that way at some point. Yeah! Anyway, welcome in, everybody! We're actually playing the video game for once on a Phoenix Wright stream. We definitely didn't get distracted for like an entire hour. Definitely didn't. Never happened. Never happened. Nope, totally not. Anyway, how was stream? Were you playing fun things? Was it a fun time? Also, the other drill, you guys know the deal. If you need to raid and run, off you go. Streaming is hard for some folks, and there's a lot of self-care to do at the end of it. Right! In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Not in this restaurant, it doesn't. Hey, wait up! Maya! Well, what is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off to your face. I'd better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. To the kitchen! We've never been there. Oh, it's cute in here too! And here it is, the famous Très Bien kitchen. This is my first time in here too, actually. Why are there curtains around the deep fryer? Stove. Sorry. Why are there curtains around the stove? I don't mind the curtains on the pot rack. That's just a pot rack in storage. That's fine, whatever. I have questions about the curtains on the stove. I feel like a safety inspector would have problems with that. I feel like in my heart of hearts, which is the middle one, of the three of them, that if I were a safety inspector, I would have serious issues with fabric over the gas stove. I feel like that's not OSHA compliant. I feel like it isn't. There is a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Oh, Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop! Well, there's the Magatama right there. Now, I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick! This container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Ah! Look! Right there on the counter. My Magatama! What's it doing here? What indeed? Well, that's mine now. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow! Look at all these little bottles. Oh! They're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100! And they're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. That is a bottle of poison because it is green. That's how it works. Please don't put curtains over your stove. I get wanting your kitchen to look like this. Please don't put curtains over your stove. That's so dangerous. Everything else is fine in here. It's not fine. It is a really cute kitchen, though. I like the patterning on the kitchen island. The kitchen island! What the heck is a kitchen idol? Me, I would sing in a kitchen. Da 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 do 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 do. Right. Different thing. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? It's definitely poison. Because it's green. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool! Read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intensity. Okay? With eye-tensity. Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them like actors from a film. The coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. Take the last sip of your tea and I know what I will do. I must lie to you, I must. Huh? That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. But how do you respond to something like that? Okay, I think we're all done examining in here. If we're not, then what's-his-face will come back later. Go take a look around Vitamin Square. Hey! What's that? Hmm? The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. And I still have some unanswered questions from him. Whose scooter is in the middle of the park? And why did you park in the middle of the park? A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right here in the middle of the park like this? I'm glad you love T-Meg P. Jerry so much. He sounds so happy. He does. He's doing art with Gertrude. The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. Gwar! Oh boy! I do not have an accent for this man, I'm sorry. I know what his accent is supposed to be. It is supposed to be like tough guy like New York. Maybe I do. Hey, what do you think you're doing with my bike? Nope, I don't. I'll try. I'll try my best. Hey, what do you think you're doing with my bike? No, I was just... Gwar! You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an old... Gwar! Gwar! He's trying to roar like a tiger, and I just can't make that noise. You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing... Hey, then who's the ones that covered my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon. I couldn't have done it. Oh, wise guy, eh? I ought to beat you so hard it'll feel like yous was smooching in the express train. Uh-oh. Yous better watch it back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What do you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you're a wise guy too, huh? Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all. I think we're Phoenix Wright. I think if we beat this man up, we get the title of Commander back. For those of you that remember that one time we died in Guild Wars 2 and had to get our name back. What? Out of my way, I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make it out of the scooter. Gah! Pathetic! Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon who's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? No, I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Huh. Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? Hey, are you filthy pigeons? You want food? Haha, take that! There we go. There's our Megatama. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? Phoenix, you did not need magic to tell you that there was something to hide there, honey. But okay. Oh, right! Let's go take the poison to Gumshoe. We don't know that it's poison, do we? But it's definitely poison because it's in a green bottle. That's how it works. Except in American games. Sometimes in American games, the red bottle is potion and the green bottle is mana. But then they were like, oh yeah, people can be colorblind. So they made the red bottle potion and they made the blue bottle mana. Which not exactly what you should have just changed the red bottle. But okay. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? Ah, the lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Where can my court record? MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Well, I guess it'll come back to me. You could tell me... Well, don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Nah. Take that. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look like the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect John Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Is it that he is a bad cook? Is it that he is the worst cook you ever heard of? So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trebian, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, that place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on that guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Oh, pound sterling. I get it. $500,000 of those would be $1 million. Also, side note, that is 5 million yen. $500,000 is 5 million yen. I think. Yes. Took me a second. Or 50 million? You add 2 zeros to the number. Yeah, 50 million yen. It's a lot of money! I'm sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. That's a really good reason not to tell people you saw somebody. That's a really good reason not to tell people you saw somebody. Oh yeah, the megaton is not gonna matter, so... wait, I need to examine the badgers. As is tradition in the Criminal Affairs Department, we examine the badgers. No matter what, whenever I come here, that mascot's there to greet me. You got that right. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? Yep. Meet the pink badger. So one's called blue and the other is called pink? But they're both called badger? You got it. They're married. He can't do that. He's divorced. I love Franbo so much. 10 out of 10 game. I did forget how much of it takes place in the asylum. And handcuffed. Oh no. They're married. For those of you that don't know what's going on, I did a playthrough of Franbo, and you have to reunite the there's a mountain in that game that's wearing a hat, and you need the hat. But the mountain won't give you the hat because he'd blow his top. Which, fair enough. And so you're like, okay, then what's normally up there? And he's like, my wife. And you're like, okay. And then you get, she's trying to be an island right now. We're divorced. And you're like, okay. And then you have to reunite them through a series of, but the mountain, do you really love her? She doesn't think you love her. And the mountain's like, but I love and appreciate my wife. And then you go run as a go-between for them until they like get reunited. Also, she can swim despite being the top of a mountain. And I love that for her. Or I think actually she just jumps out and walks along the bottom of the lake, but it doesn't matter. You don't put her in the boat. You got it. They're married. So should I expect to see a baby badger next time I'm here? No, just the bad badger. Okay, I needed to examine those badgers for a number of reasons. Mostly that. Back to Tribune! The bad badger is their emo son. Hi, Cloud Kenny, welcome in! Ooh, an unfun fact. Ah!
Body break.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see. What will we do for this one? Bicep curls. If you have biceps, you can put weights in your hands if you have hands, and you move them up and down by curling your by curling them into your biceps. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. I'm a wizard. Beep whoop. Okay. Oh yeah, and we hydrate us, shot demands. And a big stretch. Big stretch. Okay. And for an unfun fact. When salmon travel upriver to spawn, they are already starting to die. They travel as far up that river as they can. But they are dying the whole time. And I don't mean dying in like the sort of sense that you're like, we're all mortal here. I mean they are actively dying. Such that by the time that they get to their spawning grounds, they are usually basically zombie fish. Which is a thing that happens to them. That's why it's best to catch salmon at the mouth of the river instead of further upstream, because the further upstream you go, the more dangerous the meat is. salmons are weird. Or from the sea itself before they even start with their breeding things. Right, to Tribune. I love having unfun facts just stacked in my brain. Where are we going? Oh yeah! I think we can break this guy's psych lock now. I think this guy's there for Maggie. Just saying, I think he's there for Maggie. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant that you dislike so much? Well, isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat! To eat? Is that the whole truth? Well, what do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food at all. Ew, insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for its food. The lunch special, my man. The proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. Well, that's the twins he set. The food at Très Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yeah, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. The taste's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. My guy, you can't swim in gold coins. You can't swim in the money vault. That's a Scrooge McDuck thing. He also can't swim in the coins, but, like, it's DuckTales, so it doesn't matter. There's literal magic in DuckTales. One of the interesting things about Scrooge McDuck is that stuff bounces off of him because he is coated in a fine layer of gold dust at all times. From swimming in the money vault every day. So, like, sometimes, like, lasers and stuff just bounce off him. I think it's neat. Also, side note, the DuckTales comics are amazing. 10 out of 10. They have a long, long lore. Italy loves them. I know this for a reason. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right? My magazine! Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? I was... so what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Oh? I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for the Javicino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8! Those had better be some golden beans. For context, chat, this game was made 20 years ago. $8 was way too expensive for a coffee 20 years ago. Wait, was this game made 20 years ago? Now that I said that, I think it was probably only like 15. Still, whether this game is old enough to vote or not, that's a lot of money for a cappuccino in those days. What's your problem? You think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do ya? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there was really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes! That place had free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Très Bien. take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribune. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than a month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Yeah! So tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything! I'm gonna have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Tribune is definitely Maggie. What are you asking me about that girl for? Well, she was the waitress at Tribune. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. And you are probably telling the truth here, because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. Well, that's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? You can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough! Please, no more! Stop saying that word! Stop saying waitress! Stop it, stop it, stop it! Alright. Sir. Yeah, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine! So I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil! No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Java Cheeto every time, for $8! All because of the serving girl. Punish me! Lock me up! Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. No, I got Edgewear, thanks, actually. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. Dude, Phoenix is like 20. You are not 40. He's like 23. You are not 43, my man. You are like 43 million hundred. No, really, listen, sir. Stop calling me that! I have a name, you know, boy! So show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. Young ones think you know it all, don't ya? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. That's not what 40 looks like, I know. I'm only 38. I love Hans Mole, man. Funniest old man. Huh. I don't believe this. I even broke a psych lock and everything. I guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Which is never. Just never. Hi, Millie! Yes, you did! You made it! Maya's working as a maid. This is maid Maya. She's working as a waitress. How did this happen? Accident. Nope. Got anything we can show you? Hi, Mel! Oh, where were we? Wait, why is Maya so cute? She's working as a waitress at Tribune. Tribune is a very cute little place. It's a restaurant where there was a murder. You can see there was a murder because there's a coffee stain still here and police tape. Anyway, the aesthetic is on point. Unfortunately, the food is terrible and extremely expensive. Alright. Let's go sneak in the kitchen. Nope, nobody's here. Now that we've got his name, let's talk to Maya about him. Oh! It's that old man! Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I've got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Those are beans. Specifically. Oh, ouch! Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? Well, there's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay, I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can't you go like that? I guess? Oh, no. Sir. Humph, you again? Well, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning right into me. That's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Ka! Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Ah, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Hum. Hum. Pigeon. Hum. Ka! How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Excuse me, please, sir. Quiet, can't you see I'm feeding the pig? Mia? Well. If you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Mia knows what's what! Mia coming in clutch! Mia coming in clutch! I know, right? Mia's beautiful. She was our mentor when she was alive. Yeah, yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor. Victor Kudo. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. Makes an Arrow-Ace person blush. Ah, me. Oh, Chad, I'm glad you're having fun. Exactly! Fictional characters! They're my favorite. You got Edgeworth Phoenix, a fine ship that I will sail to the ends of the earth. Because Edgeworth. He ticks all those boxes of very closed off and reserved to the point of danger. That man does not know what an emotion is. He's never felt one a day in his life except for self-loathing, which he doesn't recognize as self-loathing. And he just needs someone to come along and be, like, effervescent in his presence. And he 100% would describe someone as effervescent. Like, he needs someone to come along who knows how people work. And then we've got Mia. Pribby. She Pribby. Francisca is not for me. But I understand. I talk about fictional characters so much. I know. She is for me. I know. I know. Right. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javicino? No, Mia is mine! Okay. I will content myself with taking my 2 JPEGs. That is Phoenix and Edgeworth. I will content myself with taking my 2 JPEGs and making them kiss. They got a smooch. It's like he's a different person. Oh, it was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange-looking boy. And that girl took him the Javachino over to him, you see? And was the customer alone? Definitely! He was the only person at the table. Then he took one sip of that Javachino and... And he said something like, "Wow," and then collapsed, dead. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Well, there are barriers between the tables, so if he was sitting at the wrong side, then he only would have seen one person. Do you like the food at Trebian? Well, of course! I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London is in England, chat. London is in England, not France. Phoenix, you got it. Yes. France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. I can't believe Mia's laughing at this guy. Sigh. She is doing so good. She is doing so good at not knocking this man's teeth out. You visit Trebian a lot, don't you? Well, of course. I mean, yeah. I'd like to come to see you there. Really? Oh, you're so flattering. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right. The man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Exactly. London is England. Though I will say, sometimes people, instead of saying England, there's a little kid's rhyme that goes, I see England, I see France, I see underpants, where you put the name in. And some people go, I see London, I see France. I see so-and-so's underpants. So I can see where this came from. That or they just wanted the old man to make a funny mistake. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no, those eyes. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. Oh, he steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you be careful around him, my dear. I see England, I see France. I hate my monthly period cramps. Yeah! Why, if I were not a 4-centimeter tall octopus and had to worry about that, I would also hate them. And I would hate that I had to cancel stream on Sunday about it. I would hate that so much. Yeah. Kudo's nose is amazing. I think it's hilarious. I've been consistently deciding that he is like great value Popeye the Sailor. Though I can't quite get the Popeye voice, and even if I could, I probably wouldn't. Are you sure about this? Well, of course! He was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Bro, if Kudo gets animated in 3D, I pray for the nose animator's sanity. The Phoenix Wright games have been remade into 3D. I'm playing the DS one, but they have been updated with graphics for the Switch, I do believe. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Victor's note added to the court record. I want to read it. Well, if he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy a replacement. Poor guy. He couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. We got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. I want to read his haiku. Convicted before. A wicked man or woman. Repeat offender. Wait. Okay. I'm counting the syllables. First line has 5. Okay, good. The second line has 7. And the last one has 5. They did it. Chat, that is a haiku. Okay, moving on. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Ooh la la! Mademoiselle Maya! Now how can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych lock or 3, didn't he? I'm gonna have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers! Of course! That's the game's way of telling me it's time to it's time to do this. Okay, but my inner casual outfit is, yeah, I know, isn't she cute? I love her shrine clothes. Alright, let's go, Armstrong. Jean. He's picking fleur leaves off the fleur faster than Max Galactica. Remember Max from last time? Max, I'm gonna marry a 16-year-old no for realsies Galactica. Well, what is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Alors! I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Well, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? La man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui! But after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared! The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man to get half of the $1 million lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? Mais alors... You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me? I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, the $500,000 lottery ticket, I think I know who took it. I think the winning lottery ticket was stolen by this person. Oh, I think you took it. You also took our Megatumor! Mr. Armstrong, I believe there is a very high probability that it was you. Ah! Wow, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. Mais pourquoi moi? Why? You have no evidence. I am not Mas de Masque. I am not the kind of person who steals the property of others. We just got out of the Mask de Masque case. Please don't remind me of the Mask de Masque case. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. A haiku! What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you've been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu! Le mensonge! You are the liar! You deny it? Do not make la false accusation, s'il vous plaît. Do you have any proof? I want to see la incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Okay, my Megatom is in a new spot in my inventory because of you. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. What is that? This is my Megatama. And I found it in your kitchen. No! Yes, you are, bro. Yes. Wow, that scream was just about broke some windows. Oui. I have a weakness for the little trinkets and la figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is la truth. I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time it was not the small trinket, oui. It was $500,000. Mais non. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? I didn't even check this. Sean's debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is Tenderlender. Wow, that's a terrible name for a loan company. In that is an amazing name for a loan company, but I hate it. Tenderlender would fit right in with Easy Financial and, like, all that stuff. I speak a bit of French, and indeed, his grammar is, I know. Trust me. I'm Canadian. We have to learn French in school, like Americans have to learn Spanish, except probably more. We have to learn French in school up until 9th grade, and I took French immersion because I liked it. My French is a bit rusty, but I'm going to tell you right now, this man's grammar is terribly questionable. First of all, he has used la for literally every single noun he has ever said in his life. That's not how French works. He's just saying random French stuff. Yeah, French is a gendered language. That means le, la, and les. Le is for masculine stuff. La is for feminine stuff. Les is for plural stuff because there's multiple stuff. I hate gender. I understand. I don't care for gendered languages. Bro, my school is called International Community School, and the only language they teach is Spanish. Like, what? Wait, what? No, you gotta teach cool languages. Like, at least get, like... Get you, like, French in there. Or, like, a Romance language. Like, Spanish is great. Don't get me wrong. That's a good language to know. Because a lot of European languages are Romance languages. But, like, do not call yourselves international if you do not... If you do not have cool languages in there. Latin's a cool language. I know, right? Chinese, Japanese, Hindi, French. Heck, even like Punjabi or something. Now, would they teach Mandarin or Cantonese? That's the question. The answer is Mandarin, because every American school I've ever come across teaches Mandarin. Anyway, let's hit this man where it hurts. This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah! You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Ah! Ah! Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to his radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. The winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000! He shouted. And the ticket? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No! Oh no, you naughty man! I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Oh no. Yeah, I'm Chinese and I can barely read my own language. Oh, I'm an octopus. We have octopus language. I also can barely read Chinese, but that's not. Eventually I'll get it. I started learning Japanese when I was little, and there's a lot of overlap for reasons such as kanji comes from China. So, you know. I'll get it eventually. I should start watching your streams on Twitch. The delay on YouTube is bad. I'm sorry, the delay on YouTube is so rough. You could come visit me on Twitch or Moonbeam, any of the places I stream. I do love bringing people over to Grape Chat. Join us! Join us! You have good vibes. Grape Chat agrees. Thank you for the follow and welcome to the aquarium! Follows are all anonymous, but I can see who's here. Hi! You made it! Welcome in! The teleporting was successful! The teleportation works! Yeah! Hi Mel, welcome to Grape Chat! Grape flavored chat is delicious. Bro, reading that gives me a stroke. I know, right? Alright. Right, I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for $500,000, I mean. You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. Mais non, ma fille. It was not. Who's saying that's enough? Ah! Oh! Let me voice that. That's enough. That's enough. Mr. Godot! What in the heck are you doing here? Ugh. This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee? Does his craving for coffee know no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am the Arid, no? Just a pretty little girl who everyone is laughing at. Okay, there's one more There's L apostrophe. When your word starts with a vowel or an H, or generally like some consonant you don't pronounce, you put L apostrophe. So this shouldn't be la airhead. This should be larid. Alright. It's this guy. This guy that I gave this voice, and I gave him this voice. That's how we live. But in that case, Maggie should be the only one under suspicion. Shouldn't be the only one under suspicion.
He had the wrong ticket.
What?
Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor.
So the ticket he took was worthless?
Not quite. He did win something. $1.
You see, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing.
So,
whoops, wrong voice. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal?
indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we?
Okay, Godot. Bye. Voila! You two! Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Phoenix, don't you throw that away! Looks like we've got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? $1! $1. A singular dollar. Yes. 1 bracket, numeral 1 bracket, dollar. Fear could fit on $1. That's true. I can fit on top of a Canadian dollar, but it's hard. Our dollar coins are small, but I'm still a little bigger than they are. Likewise with a toonie, I'm a little bit bigger than they are. Also, money tastes terrible. My radula doesn't really taste things, but my tentacles do. Oh yeah, fun fact, inside octopus suckers, taste receptors. So anything I'm sitting on top of, I can taste. Most of the time, that's rocks. Yeah! Oh yeah! There's pictures of me on my Blue Sky. I put pictures of me there, and there's pictures of me in the Discord if you ever want to see what I look like IRL, because I am a 4 centimeter tall octopus and I get up to adventures. I haven't gotten up to as many adventures lately, but I'm gonna get up to adventures! I'm gonna get up to adventures soon again. It's gonna be great. You'll see. You'll see. It's fun. If you guys like coins, boy howdy, have we got you covered. In Canada, we go all the way from... we don't have pennies anymore. We got rid of them. You can't... It's useless to us. We have nickels and dimes. Quarters. Then we have a $1 coin. And then we have a $2 coin. And then after that, it's bills. But you have to get to 5 before it's anything, before it's bills. Weren't we talking about taste? Yeah. Dollars taste bad. I prefer coins. Coins taste like metal. I do like metal. It's a good taste. I've got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Oh yeah, Maggie's been to jail a lot. This is her 2nd round of jail. It's gonna be fine. Yes! Money's fun. Staff says nobody takes cool shells anymore, which is unfortunate because I have a lot of cool shells and they're really pretty. I also have my favorite cool rock, which sometimes I show off to people. Wait, where's my cool rock? Staff, where's my cool rock? What do you mean it's probably under my yarn? Oh yeah, my desk is a little messy, isn't it? I'll find it eventually. I love my cool rock. Cool rock. It's got a really good worry stone shape. I like that for me. I don't even have to share it with Edmund. I done been parked. Whoa. Wow. This is the only emotion Chad ever sees. Whoa. That's not true, and Stars in Time made me sad, so I cried about it. Ah! It's okay. I bounce.
Body break.
Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. How many points does Val have? Yes. That's the answer to how many points. Val is saving up for, I have one redeem that is 1 million points. It forces me to change the game to anything. Even if I have to purchase that game with my money. So it's 1 million points. It's called Stabilizing Mechanisms Reversed. I know you will. I know you're gonna make me play Great God Grove. I did it right this time. I didn't make it sound like a rhythm game. Anyway, big stretch. Big stretch. Just play it for my birthday. But your birthday is Splatoon's birthday. We usually play Splatoon. But we could play We'll see when we get there. And we'll do twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa. That was so twisty. It's a good thing I am an octopus. Oh yeah, right. We are basically to the save point. We can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. We've been at Phoenix Wright for a long time. No, Chad, avert your eyes! Nothing's happening. Okay, that is it for the night. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. For those of you with me over on Twitch, we are going on a little adventure. For those of you over on the other one, other ones, actually, there's 2. For those of you with me over on Moonbeam or with me over on, t'other thing, we are, sorry, you can't come with. That is truly the end of the night. Let's go see who we're gonna go visit. Tomorrow we are going fishing in Guild Wars 2. That's why we played Phoenix Wright tonight. We're gonna go fishing. We're gonna have a fun time. It's gonna be great. It's gonna get me a funny little... I done been banged. Whoa. It's gonna be a great time. See, I bounce. It's important. Wait, is Lanya playing regular Final Fantasy? Oh, all right, let's go. Lanya Kitty is a speedrunner. Let's go. All right, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow for fishing. And, you know, shilling for my favorite MMO. It's free. All right, have fun, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along with me.